Toby, thoughts on how that game got away from you, please?
Consistency and fundamentals, really, if I'm honest. It was a bit of an arm wrestle. We won the arm wrestle last week, we lost it tonight. Simple as that. And this game, you'll hear loads of coaches talk about the ability to put people under pressure and release pressure. We couldn't put Ulster under enough consistent pressure. And as a result, if you're a top side, and they're a top side, the second best side on last year's performance, they're going to give parts of the game where they're going to get on top of you. And if you're not resilient or can control what you can control, you get some of what you saw tonight.
Was it a bit of an unpleasant surprise given how good you were last week?
No surprises there at all. That's exactly what we were expecting. And the disappointing thing is that some of our fundamentals weren't as consistent as we'd like them to be. Now, part of that is the journey for young players, and part of that is, we just need to be better. We set certain standards, and some of those standards we were disappointed with tonight. So, we'll look at ourselves first, like we always do.
You've got a long period now without your current Wales internationals, so how do you go about improving things without that sort of leadership group within the squad?
Well, we need to be clear on what we're trying to achieve and how we're going to go about it, and make sure that we continue improving on things that we need to improve on, and predominantly that's around what we can control mostly, and then from that, you gain confidence and be able to perform more consistently. So we've still got a lot of experience. We've got Brad Davis and Dan Lydia and people like that. Dan Evs, we've got a lot of experience still kicking around the place, and they'll need to step up, which I have no doubt they will. And from a leadership point of view, and the youngsters will bring the energy. You understand that when you play a lot of young players, that there's going to be bumps in the road. I'd prefer if all the bumps weren't in one place at the same time, but that's part of the growth and what we've committed to doing, for the long term.
Any positives to take out of that performance?
I thought we were gritty. I thought we stayed in the fight. I was really, we were, millimetres away from getting a losing bonus point, so we stayed in the fight. We were competitive, but it was a competitive where we were, scrapping for everything, and that's really encouraging for us, because that's what, there's going to be times where you have to do that. So I'm pleased that we didn't fold. I'm pleased that we fronted it up. The disappointing thing is that we didn't control our own stuff as well as we could.